Okay, so welcome to the Suicide Hotline. Today we have our special guest, London Yellow. Give it up for London
Nice.
Yellow.
Oh wait, can I say that?
Oh hell yeah!
No,
That
we
was
don't want
such a
to.
shitty intro.
We don't want
You
to
just clap over
get
me.
canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to get canceled? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
I
I
won't say
guess
anything
if
bad.
you're gonna say the N word, just straight up say N word.
Well, that would be against my moral standards, considering that word is offensive to me.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense.
You know, the word N-word I find very repulsive and far more offensive than the other word that everyone doesn't like.
I think the question that everyone wants answered is it true that you got called in school?
I have to fucking edit this out. Oh my god.
I thought we could.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my bad. By the way, I'm a bit black, so
Yeah,
I
me
can say
too.
it, don't worry.
I'm black as hell.
No, fuck this
You're
guy's the
a bit
whitest
black.
person you'd ever see.
What does a bit black mean in fine detail?
Tanned.
Like my mom's half Ghanaian.
Half Canadian?
My guy, Ghanaian, like Ghana,
Oh,
West Africa.
I don't know nothing about that, man.
Okay.
Oh,
then
what's up,
where
Jeff?
the fuck is your black heritage?
You're back from where?
I'm back from marriage.
What's up, man? Marriage?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a podcast here. Say hi.
Hello, podcast viewers.
Hey.
These are, I don't know who these guys are.
Yeah, we're like internet celebrities.
I'm an esteemed podcast
They're internet
host, so-
celebrities. An esteemed podcast.
Crazy and honky.
Yeah,
just
we
to
go by
say that.
Crazy and Honky.
Crazy honky, crazy and honky.
Yeah.
Pleasure to make your
Yeah.
acquaintance.
Well, it's a
Just
pleasure to
think
meet
of
you
the
guys.
7 dwarfs and then add 2.
Okay, so you guys are the hidden dwarves. I see.
Yeah, no, we're the 2 lost dwarfs. Like, there's actually 9 if you didn't know.
Hi.
What's going on? Well, to answer your question, did anyone call me in high school?
Or just school in general.
School in general? Well, yeah, I'm fucking black, so of course they did.
How was it?
How was it?
Like out of 10.
Out of 10, how was it?
Yeah.
Out of 10 being what? 1 being what?
Being called in school, how was it out of 10? 1 would be bad, 10 would be
Like
good.
10 being like the best.
1 being
experience of your
bad,
life, 1
10 being good,
the worst.
that's a shit scale.
Well,
I need a more, like, defined, small detail version of what 1 and 10 means.
Like,
to
did you
truly
get your
answer.
juices going when they called you that word? Like, did it rev you up?
Did it rev me up when
'Cause
some kid called me
If I were
in
black,
school?
which I am, yeah, that would probably, I don't know, it would just like channel my heritage and I would just feel more energized. Is it the same for you?
It'll chant. Yeah.
Okay.
so like a
so
6.
so did
1 out of 10, I'm gonna say.
we really need a number here?
Yeah, it's really important.
1 through 10.
Yeah. I mean,
That
you
is
can
my
add an
answer.
11. If 1
That's
through
my
10.
answer. Yeah.
So
That's his answer.
if we were to
Okay.
round it, it would be like a 5. So, yeah, that's good.
I don't think that's how rounding works, but I'll take it.
So did being called the N-word, because we can't say it, did that inspire the lyric from your hit song, Bitch, I'm the type O
Sure,
N-word,
yeah, let's go with that.
shoot up a school?
Yeah.
So you are the type of N-word to shoot up a school?
I have shot up a few schools in my time, and I've paid my time, and, you know, I don't talk about those days anymore because that crime already happened, and I paid my debt to society a long time ago.
And how is paying your debt to society out of 10? No, I'm kidding. Don't answer that question.
1 through 10.
Okay.
1 through 10.
Nice.
All right.
So how are you? Are you suicidal tonight?
I'm not suicidal tonight, fortunately. How about you guys?
Oh fuck. Yeah, no, I'm pretty I'm pretty down bad
I'm like
right
a 6 right now. Yeah. Out of 10.
That's not
of
bad,
course.
6.
What is with
Wait,
you and numbers?
6
Like, this
and
is the
10s?
first podcast he's like been obsessed with them.
Well, I guess that's the running theme of this. Just ask me a bunch of 1 to 10 fucking questions. Why don't you?
Okay, no,
Yeah,
no.
this is a math-based
We have
podcast.
a few questions, like actual questions.
Okay.
So what do you have to say to all the people asking for Recluse 2?
I don't think anyone actually wants Recluse 2, honestly.
I guess. What do you have to say to me?
It's just a running joke.
What do you have to say to me then? I'm waiting for Recluse 2.
What's your favorite song on Recluse?
LOL, same.
Why?
The lyrics are nice. And the
What lyrics?
you want me to
lyrics do you
fucking like sing the song to you?
No, I just want to know what you think about the lyrics and why you like the lyrics so much, man. Is that too much to ask?
The part where you're like, it's not the same, yeah, and then the theme from Zelda plays, that shit goes hard.
Okay.
That should do indeed go hard.
Yeah.
Never heard the song, but
That's not exactly the
from what I'm hearing.
content breakdown I was expecting, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. So, like, more generally, who inspired you the most in your artistic endeavors?
Autistic?
Sure.
Helen Keller.
Sorry, I'm foreign. I'm European.
Helen Keller gave me a really big boost in this field. She really got me going with all of her silly sounds and next level thinking. I don't know who inspired me. Eminem, Odd Future, Andy Milonakis, like, Adult Swim stuff, early YouTube cringe shit, like Filthy Frank and I don't know, other YouTube things that I can't remember. Newgrounds, Black Sheep.
All right. I mean, I know a solid like 50% of those people.
Yeah, I think I've heard of Eminem.
You've heard of Eminem?
I think so.
Well, they're just
recognize
like
it.
these really delicious little small chocolate snacks that you can put in your mouth and chew up and swallow, poop out.
Ah. So,
Yeah, but like, don't watch the commercials because you might feel bad about eating them.
Could I ask you guys some questions?
of course, yeah, we don't have any questions for you, so it would actually be
Yeah,
great.
no, this isn't our podcast.
I mean, this is more of a
Take the
podcast
stage.
and less of an interview, so
Yeah.
But I wanted to at least ask you guys
Uh-huh.
before I start asking you guys to ask you guys about things to ask you.
Go ahead. Also, before you
I follow
before
this.
you ask me a question, I have to ask you a question. Do you just go
Okay,
by
yeah.
London, or can I like call you Jake or something?
London is my actual name,
That's it.
so yes.
Okay, London. Is Yellow your last name then?
But wait, why did you ask if he could call you Jake?
Well, I don't
Or
know.
if you
I mean,
could call him Jake?
You can call me Jake if you want to, but just as long as you understand that my actual government name is London, I think we can reach a mutual understanding.
Is Yellow also part of your name, or did you just pick Yellow?
That is just the color of my penis. It's yellow. How old are you guys?
I'm 21. Okay, so ask me some questions. Go.
How did you guys get the name for the podcast?
So basically, I was thinking of names, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, it just kind of like came to my head. You know how like you
Just
get
came to your head?
ideas and you can't really understand how you have those ideas. They just kind of like appear in your head.
Yeah.
I thought Suicide Hotline. Well, that's pretty edgy. That's pretty memorable. You got to be pretty suicidal if you want to come on. So, yeah.
Well, I'm not all that suicidal. I think if I was in a life crisis like that, I'd be more in the homicidal fence than suicidal.
Have you ever been suicidal?
No. But I have been homicidal. Definite 10.
A 10.
And how would you rate
How many
that
have
out
you
of
killed?
10?
Definite. Clear cut 10. That I can't speak on because those are open cases. But that's a good question.
Yeah, no. So basically, we're both
Counseling?
counseling
Or
experts.
counseling?
So if you have anything to get off your chest, you could basically just
Therapists.
say it.
We're therapists, yeah.
Counseling.
Count-
Like, I don't know.
Counseling?
This show is actually
Like, the
really
rapist.
well known for people coming on and like telling us all
Yeah.
their darkest secrets and like what makes them sad and stuff. So if you need to get something
Oh,
off your
okay.
chest,
I didn't
Mm-hmm.
really watch the first episode you guys sent me, but I do like that as as a podcast angle. That's good. That's good, man. I have another question
yeah,
though. Did you guys hear my album Grow Up?
yeah, I actually did. I pirated it and it's on my phone.
I'm happy you pirated it. Pirated
Yeah,
it.
no problem, man. Anytime.
If you don't have enough money to pay or don't want to, I feel like you shouldn't. As a proud pirate myself. Okay, what about the song Suicide Hotline?
Yeah, that one actually. Uh, I was thinking. Uh, we should make that
Does
like.
that strike any chords with you?
Yeah, that I remember it. I like
Is that an
one.
actual song?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
made it.
Oh,
He
fuck.
Yeah, it
actually
is.
made it to promote the podcast. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, no,
I'm
that's
sure.
not true. Please don't edit that out.
I'm just gonna-
Please don't edit that out.
So wait, what are you guys' names again?
I'm crazy.
My name's Honky.
Honky, and you're Chris, but not Chris. Your artist name
Crazy.
is Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know where
Okay.
you got Chris from.
So I thought you were
Oh.
saying Chris. Sorry. So you've actually heard my music. Honky hasn't.
Wait, whoa. I've heard like your 3 most popular songs, so I need some credit.
So you-
here.
So you haven't heard anything. Okay, cool.
I mean, how many do you have, realistically?
How many songs do I have?
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to pinpoint. Over 400.
So how many of our
Okay.
songs have you heard?
How many what?
of our songs have you heard?
Do you guys genuinely have songs?
No, what the fuck?
I mean,
Well,
I've
we
never
could say
heard of
we
you
do.
guys until. I've never heard of you guys up until the second you messaged me on Twitter. So.
Oh.
I know nothing about you, but I'm willing to hear it out.
Okay. At the end of our last last 2 podcasts, we do like a thing where we tell the guests we're playing like a song,
Okay.
and then we like force them to do something on spot.
I mean,
Alright.
this isn't the end yet, so I don't
Yeah,
think you
yeah.
should be telling me
No,
that
I'm
Yeah.
quite yet.
I'm explaining to him.
You're getting me
No,
prepped.
I'm explaining to him that like our quote unquote songs, what you would call them, would be that thing that we do. Yeah.
Ah.
But don't.
But you have any of those recorded? You have them like isolated, like that section of the podcast as a like song. You
No,
put
but
up?
we should.
We should. I was
You should, that'd
thinking
be
of like
sick.
an album. Like once we get like 12 of them, we put them on an album.
Oh my god, that would be so shit. No,
Yeah, I
but
know,
like,
it would be-
Crazy's really shit at mixing, so it wouldn't. I don't think it would be very good. But
I never said it has to be
Do you
good.
produce your own stuff, London?
I do produce. Well, I don't produce everything that I do. I work with a lot of different artists, most of them that I know and I'm actually friends with. But for the most part, I do mix and master my own stuff.
What software do you use?
Microsoft Paint.
I get that reference. I was actually gonna ask about that, but if it weren't
What'd you say?
for Microsoft Paint, what software would you use?
If I didn't have Microsoft Paint, I would probably just not make music.
What is this Microsoft Paint? Like what? How?
It's just like a music making.
It's actually
It's actually
it's
pretty
pretty
easy.
cool if you exploit Microsoft Paint that way, because you can make some pretty cool beats.
Yeah.
We have a segment
No, I use FL
on
Studio.
this show
I'm sorry.
called "Explain the Lyric."
Okay.
So
Do you really, or are you just saying that?
No, we actually do. Like,
Do we?
I mean, this is our first time, but
Do we?
have this segment. So I'm gonna give you like a lyric, and then you're gonna have to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Catch my drift?
Sorry, I did not catch that. One more time. So you have a show.
We do have a show.
You have a segment on this show where I explain the lyric.
Yeah.
And
I
tell me,
give you a
what
lyric, and then
said.
you explain it. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Explain
Okay.
this. I'm gonna get tatted on my soul. Cause I'm
Yeah.
kind of confused as to how you can get a tattoo on a soul.
that's exactly the thing. Soul is intangible. You know, You can't spot the soul.
Mm.
You don't know where it is. No one can measure it, and we have no evidence of the soul. Right?
Very true.
I am going to get that tattooed.
Okay. So it's like some deep philosophical, psychological shit.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
It's just literally saying that I will tattoo my soul.
Oh, okay.
Another one is, you in one of your songs you say you used to literally eat your own poop. Please explain.
Yeah. Well, okay, so these are small lines, and that line is kind of in reference to the rest of the line. So without the rest of the line, it doesn't really make any sense.
We take things out of context here.
Well, do you want me to explain it as a joke with only the context you've provided, or do you want the actual context of it?
I guess you could do the actual context. That would probably make more sense.
I kind of don't remember the rest of the line, though. Wait a minute. What is it again?
Back in the day, I used to literally eat my own poop.
Okay. Before that, I think it says, like, I don't like to lie, but I literally eat my own poop. And it was just a joke because it is a lie.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I do like to lie.
That's clever. I'm glad you provided that context because that really like settled things, and it made
Yeah.
it a lot much better. I also have a lyric that is pretty good on its own context. I like your juicy plump penis and your ball sack hair.
That's a lyric.
And then you have like
I
balls
wrote that.
as an ad lib.
And then I have what as an ad lib?
Balls.
Balls.
Who are you speaking about when you said that? Because I believe this is from a song.
I like your juicy plump penis and your ball sack hair. What the fuck is that even from? I don't know. What song is it?
I think No Homo.
No homo? Oh, who am I referring to? It's the hypothetical male friend in this story.
Is it your roommate who may or may not be listening?
It is not Jeff.
It is confirmed, Jeff. Next question.
It's not a real person, but it's any person. It's a placeholder for any of my friends.
Okay, Jeff.
Let's say that.
Do you regret
Yeah,
naming one of your songs Gekime's Foreskin?
Not at all. That's one of my best decisions as an artist.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, also, like...
I mean, you got to think about it, and, like...
Yeah.
At some point, Gekum is going to be, like, 18, and he's going to look back at this, and... I don't know.
When Gekime is 18, you're going to be, like, 40-something.
He's going to... Yeah, I'm going to be 40. He's going to hear this podcast, and he's going to be like, what the fuck? I'm pressing charges. This is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be in jail, and you guys are going to have an epic video.
That is true. If you're listening to this and you have something against London, feel free to use it against him.
Yeah, well, if Gekum is listening and he's 18 or anything past that age, I just want to let him know that, it was all just a silly joke. I didn't start the joke, all right? It was the internet, and I was following a trend. But I thought the joke was funny. I'll say that. I thought it was a good joke. And, yeah, please don't sue me.
Or me.
Or Jeff, because he also thinks it's funny.
I also made the beat.
Oh, yeah, yeah, and you made the beat. More
More
importantly.
importantly, he made the beat. Yeah, hit up Jeff for more beats.
Speaking of
Wait.
beef, I know you said beats, but I'm gonna pretend that I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
For those who don't know, how would you just explain your relationship between you and Doja Cat?
Doja Cat?
How's your kid doing, by the way?
How is it right now? And
My
how is
kid?
it like, seeing her success?
So this is again one of those like lore questions. I can answer with the lore, or I can answer with like the actual context behind it.
That would
What's
be
the
up to you.
difference?
Yeah,
That would
is there
be
a
up to
difference
me.
between the artist and his
Well,
art?
that's up to you.
Okay, Okay, pick a number between 1 and 2, and whichever one that I'm thinking of, you do that.
Wait, what? Just pick one, you fucking cuck.
Okay, the
Can
real.
I
do
pick
the
one? I
real.
pick one.
Okay, pick one. Pick
Yeah,
one.
sure. You
Okay,
pick
then
No,
one.
the lore.
he literally
No,
said
pick
pick
one.
one.
Pick one of the decisions
Okay, explain the lore. He
that
picked.
I provided.
Explain the lore.
The
Yeah.
lore.
Actually, no, I don't give a
Well,
shit about the
Doja
lore.
Cat
Explain
isn't-
the real stuff.
This real
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, well, I'll say this. Obviously, the Doja Cat shit is not. I don't like Doja Cat. I mean, I'm not in love with her. But,
So you're lying.
Yeah, I was a fucking. It was a lie.
So
all
so you're
legit.
saying you don't actually hate me?
I mean, do I hate? I mean, I hate and love everyone.
Oh, okay. That clears things up.
If there's anyone in any specific demographic, I don't hate them because of their demographic. Obviously, that would be dumb as fuck.
What if their demographic was like rapists?
Well, rapists, criminals, certain things that are obviously bad. Yeah.
Well, who
You
are
also
you to
have
say that
see-
rapists
look
are
on the
bad?
good side of people.
Yeah, who are you to say rapists are bad?
Well, you can say that rape is against your moral code, and you don't like that, but you can't really say that about being black. So, being black is against my moral code, and if that's the case. Well, being gay is against my moral code. That was one for a long time.
I'm gonna edit everything out after his question and just add in being black is against my moral code. And that's just gonna be your answer to his question. Next
Oh,
question.
okay.
All right.
Do you watch Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Like which series?
I don't know. I've seen a bunch of different renditions of Scooby-Doo. I don't really retain what the fuck I was watching.
Have you seen the movie?
It wasn't that notable to
How would you rate it out
categorize
of
it
10?
properly. Scooby-Doo out of 10 is definitely I'd definitely give it a 2.
We haven't asked any other like guests to rate out of 10 to my knowledge. I think we should stop with the
That's
joke.
true.
Are you
I don't know,
circumcised?
I thought
I
it
like
was
the,
funny every
I
time
think
we
the
said
joke's
it.
funny.
Yeah.
I think the
thank you.
joke's funny, and I think the more you do it, people will laugh.
See, that's all you need. You need confirmation from London Yellow, and then you're good. You're set for life.
So what would you rate this interview so far out of 10?
10.
10? Okay, perfect.
Sick. I like it. I like the name. I like you guys.
Well, we like you too.
Speak for yourself.
What does Lotion taste like, and would you recommend it to others?
What makes you ask that?
While I was doing research about like 10 minutes before the show, because Honky was late, one of your old videos was my household addictions, where you happen to be eating lotion.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm happy you provided that context. It tastes like I'm gonna try to give you the best flavor profile I can possibly give you of this hair lotion. I think it was Jergens.
No, Jergens? Okay.
It tastes like
Don't sue us,
oil,
Jergens.
oil and soap,
Mm.
and it leaves a very disgusting, horrid texture, coating on your tongue that you can't get off. It just has to dissipate naturally. It was very bad, but it was worth the comedy.
Would you recommend it as a spread on, for example, bagels or, toasted bread?
If you were to spread lotion over anything,
Yeah, what would it be?
honestly, I would put it over probably a salad, as a ranch,
Do you like ranch?
Yeah, it's a nice
Lotion.
ranch. Yeah.
I kind of hate ranch.
So I like ranch. I'm not a big fan of
Ranch
ranch.
is disgusting. I just prefer.
It's kind of disgusting as fuck. I used to eat it a lot, but at some point it started just making me sick.
I just prefer to have my salads without any sort of dressings.
Nothing at all?
Yeah, just leaves, tomatoes, onions.
That's very bland.
I can't believe you guys eat salads. I thought we'd established that that's not a manly thing to do.
Manly?
I don't think you
Yeah.
should reference like our second episode to people who haven't seen the thing.
I mean, no,
Yeah,
but now
I don't
they'll
get the
be
reference.
inclined to
But
go back
I
and
mean,
watch
but your
it.
audience.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, your audience will get it.
Our audience will get it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're very
I'm just not
loyal.
on the inside joke, but that's
Shout
fine.
out to our audience for watching.
How many subscribers you guys got going?
So far today we've actually hit a milestone of 12 subscribers.
A dozen.
Congratulations, 12, dude. There's an aluminum play button for
Oh
that.
hell yeah! And we're at 13 SoundCloud followers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's even
What's
more
on
than
SoundCloud
12.
though?
Yeah,
Just the whole podcast, full form.
yeah. Full form.
Yeah, no,
Sick.
this is legit. If you couldn't tell already.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big
And
guy.
we were rated 10 by London Yellow, so we're pretty legit.
I did rate you guys a 10, even though you're gonna edit all of the shit out of context and make me sound silly.
No, that would be way too much work. I just have
That's
to
true.
edit out all the N-words.
You should do it though. It would be funny.
It would be funny, but
And call it,
like,
and then you can call it. You know, it would be a good idea for a podcast.
no. Explain.
Oh, me either.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
No, a good idea for a podcast would be like calling it the unedited podcast, and then completely editing everything to make it sound out of context and like horrible.
What if we called it the edited podcast, and then we just didn't edit it?
Oh, that's another good one. These are two like $1 million ideas.
Maybe a two.
If anyone's listening, these are
What if
free.
we combine them, and then like only edit them somehow, and it would be a $2 million idea, and that would be this podcast.
I don't think that works. I don't think that's a logical combination or one that can work. It's paradoxical.
Anyways, guys, welcome to the somewhat edited podcast. So, London Yellow, are you circumcised?
Yes.
Congrats, you're our second circumcised guest.
Wait, how old are you guys actually?
How would
Are
you
guys
rate
like high
being
schoolers?
circumcised out of 10?
I'll answer you that question after you answer that question.
Okay.
I'm
Chris, you want to go first?
18.
I'm kind of insecure about my age.
I was gonna ask something, but I forgot it. Do you have any other questions, London?
Do I have any questions?
Oh yeah, I have a question. Do you
No.
actually
Just
watch
straight up
anime?
Do I actually watch anime? Yeah.
Disappointing.
Disappointing? You don't like animation?
Animation or like that's like by anime I mean like those Japanese cartoons.
Thanks for
I mean,
clarifying.
I've seen Japanese cartoons. I just love animation. Period. I love to see art and different animated.
Is that
things.
animation with
But-
an A or an E?
But I like anime, specifically the genre as well.
When was the last time you watched anime, and what anime was it?
The last time I watched anime, I don't know if this is considered an anime.
Family Guy?
Probably not, because honestly, I don't like the really corny ass weeby shit where it's like, oh, senpai! You know, that shit's like,
Yeah. Terrible.
I don't know.
I heard Death
That's
Note
not
was
my
good.
cup of tea. It's fine. Death Note's pretty good.
I heard Death Note wasn't like those other animes with like
It's like the edgy kid anime. It's still kind of cringe in its own way, honestly, but it's not bad.
the reason I don't like anime is because there's too many little girls in skirts going like that's just disgusting.
Some may argue that there's not enough.
Well, the last anime I watched is called Hetero. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it, but it's on Netflix. And it's about a lizard who's not actually a lizard, but he's a regular guy. And he got cursed by some mage nigga, and he turned him into a lizard. And he doesn't know how that happened or who his true identity is, and it's all about that unraveling.
That
Sounds
sounds a
boring as
lot
fuck,
like
but,
inspiration from Mozart's The
not.
Magic Flute.
Honestly,
The
sounds
magic
like my
flute.
daily life. What's the deadliest weapon
filled
you
with-
own?
What's the deadliest weapon I own?
Yeah.
Probably like these really sharp scissors that I have.
Oh,
Yeah, no, the knives that I find in my kitchen.
No, it's
That are
like these
dull as
really
fuck.
sharp. There's these really sharp like industry box cutter scissors.
They're legit.
It's more deadly than a rocket launcher, I'd say.
Yeah, well, if you know how to use scissors, probably.
I mean, when you really take into account how difficult it is to use a RPG properly, these scissors are a lot more effective and you can get a lot more kills with a lot more reliability. So I would say that that's my deadliest weapon in the house.
I noticed that in some of your songs, or I guess in a lot of your songs, you use the ad-lib no hetero. I was just wondering, is that something you resonate with?
Is it something I resonate with? Sure.
Yeah, no hetero, okay. Cause like I know people say no homo a lot. You even have a song called that, but like no hetero,
Mhm.
that's a first. I've never really heard that before.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the joke there. It's just the opposite of no homo. I just thought it would be silly to say the opposite of the popular thing.
Well, that is pretty creative. I'll give you that.
Thanks, man.
have you ever cheated on a significant other?
Yes. Next question.
I feel like okay, we're basically asking him the questions of the rice purity test. Like we could do it.
What?
You know
What's
that
rice
is?
purity?
I know of it,
No.
but I wasn't thinking of that at all. Basically, it's a test that like you see how pure you are as a person. Stuff like, have you ever cheated on someone? Have you done drugs, etc. Oh yeah, drugs.
Nah.
What's the worst drug you've taken?
Define worse.
The one that
Hardest.
fucked you up the most in the moment.
Fucked me up the most?
In the moment.
In the moment. Alcohol.
So you've never done heroin?
That's cat.
I've never done heroin. I've done LSD, but I wouldn't say that it's worse than alcohol.
Huh.
Huh.
I feel like a lot of people's answers to this question, because like we don't have any questions, we literally ask the same ones. They all say
Yeah.
alcohol. It's kind of weird.
Because alcohol's trash, dude.
Do you feel like we should legalize LSD?
It's should we legalize LSD? That's a loaded question, man. I don't know. It's not for everyone.
But is alcohol for everyone?
Alcohol's not for everyone, but also it's not really useful at all.
Yeah. Drugs are kind of a waste of time.
So let's say you're
I
in the
wouldn't.
scenario.
Yeah, I would agree, but I wouldn't say that about psychedelics.
Let's say you're in the scenario where a respectable person comes up to you and they ask you, what do you do? What would you say?
I mean, I like how you preference that question. That's a way better way, honestly. I would honestly say something. What I genuinely do is like just say something that isn't true. That is really dumb.
Yeah, I do porn.
Just because it's funny. It's just funny to me to not say what I actually do.
Yeah. No, my answer to that would probably... But it's a respectable person. Like, you have to, like, say something legit. You could say,
I
like,
have
you're
a
a
hard
doctor.
time. I have a hard time treating people like differently. So I don't know what respectable
Oh,
means.
okay.
I honestly have respect for just about anybody.
If Donald Trump
But
came
that
up to
doesn't
you
mean
and
I'm
asked
not
what you
gonna
did,
try to pull sillies on you. If Donald Trump
yeah.
asked me what?
If he came up to you and asked
Ask-
what you did,
I don't know. Probably tell him that I suck balls for a living or something. I don't know. Something silly.
Okay.
okay, that's
Because how I see it is, I'm not really looking for opportunities. I'm just trying to live a cool life. And if somebody doesn't like how I am, then I don't really want any opportunities from them in the first place.
yeah, that's pretty respectable.
Have you, like, how often are you, like, recognized, in your everyday life?
My everyday life, not much.
Which city are you at, by the way?
And what's your phone number?
And, Address?
I am from and live in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Oh.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
So the inferior Pennsylvania city.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for agreeing, I guess.
The good one would be what? Philadelphia.
Yeah. Have you had their cheesesteaks?
I haven't, but I've been there one time to shoot a video for Maddox.
That's the only thing I know about that city, by the way. I have no idea.
What, their cheesesteaks?
In your song Maybe, you talk about how your quote homies switched up on you. Do you
Yeah.
have anything you want to get off your chest about your homies? Right here on the podcast.
I mean, honestly, the people who I don't like aren't friends with anymore. I just kind of stop thinking about them as much as possible. So, nah.
Are you a virgin?
Yes.
Mm. When do you think you'd lose your virginity?
Probably after I give my soul completely to Christ and commit to a marriage.
Commit to a marriage? Is that in the foreseeable future?
If I can find the right man, yeah.
Alright. Bro, I don't know how I got to that. Yeah, so like, how old are you? Like,
How old am I?
yeah.
That's a private question.
Yeah, but like,
No one's gonna watch it anyways. I mean, no, a
No,
lot of
what do you
people.
So
mean?
no one's gonna watch it.
Everyone's gonna watch it.
I'm gonna tell my community about it, so at least like 3 people will watch
Oh, hell
it.
yeah. Well, make sure to tell our community about you so it's mutual.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys laugh at that, but I do appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, no problem. Anytime, man. We'd always tell our community.
so I
about
know
you.
you're older than 16. You sound like you're younger than 40.
How old do you think I am?
25.
27. 23.
Ooh,
23. I changed my answer.
I look 23.
You sound 23.
I sound 23.
He doesn't know what he.
You want to get a
He
good
doesn't know
look?
what you look like.
You want to get a good look at me? You don't
I
fucking
know
know
what you
what I
look like.
Jesus Christ.
When I picture you in a farmer's outfit and saying, I don't like.
Is that you only heard 3 of my songs, and you don't know what I look like? You guys are the worst hosts ever.
Nah.
Alright, bet.
I hope you don't mind if we don't turn our cameras on. I'm not wearing anything.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, no, if you couldn't tell
I'm gonna
by
turn
our
it off
names,
in a
you know,
second.
Crazy and Honky, they're not our actual names, so we kind of want our identities as a secret. That guy's black as fuck. Hello.
You said that guy's black as fuck?
I am very dark, bro. What the hell? Why am I so dark on this?
It's dark as shit in here.
It is dark as fuck in here.
It's super dim.
You in one
yeah.
of your songs,
I'm turning it off
you know,
now.
the only one I've seen or heard, you say he's always
Mhm.
playing basketball.
Do you
Yeah.
play basketball?
Funnily enough, I only played basketball once. I was on a basketball team in a Catholic school because my dad made me, and I hated it. And yeah,
Okay, so
I was,
I
but I
guess,
don't really like basketball.
I guess that contributes to, you know, the theme of the song of, you know, hating that specific
Yeah.
genre of people. How honored were you when you won the Oscar or Grammy, whichever was it?
I actually won an Oscar for my music.
An Oscar for your
it was
music? Was it
very-
like
Yeah.
like a score for a movie?
They just thought that my music was so good that they decided to give me an Oscar for it. I
mean,
can't explain it.
I
either.
could see how they could give you an Oscar for a music video, but like not for music.
There was no music video associated with that, yeah. So
Oh, okay. Well, that
with
is
the
an
award
accomplishment.
specifically, there is a music video, but the award was specifically for the audio.
Nice bulge, man.
Thank you.
Like, In terms of alcohol, which is the best?
Which is the best? I mean, whichever gets you drunk is faster. That's all you're trying to do, right?
Oh, is it? Oh, fuck, okay.
This guy has no class.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not 19 yet. I mean, 21. What? 21's the age?
Well, from the perspective of someone who is allowed to drink, most people only drink because they want to get drunk. To me, I just think it's kind of silly to try to enjoy it more, like, you know, get different flavors out of it. Just fucking, you're trying to be drunk. I don't
That's
get
why
it.
you gotta inject it into you with a needle
Well, I mean,
Ideally.
to get drunk faster. Have you
Under
heard of the people
ideal
that smoke
circumstances.
alcohol?
well, there's people who will go and buy IVs and actually hook up to an IV and do it that way. Like, fill the saline bag with alcohol instead.
My god. It's such a...
Yeah. And it's perfectly legal.
Do you play any video games?
Yes. I play lots of video games.
What video games do you play?
Honestly, bro, all of them. I know that sounds like the most cliche answer. Everything. I don't know why I'm saying answers, saying ash.
Which console?
Every game
we can
I
get
like.
into like
Every
a
game
really
except-
heated console war right now.
Oh, we can do that. But
Does
first,
anyone
let me say
actually
this.
care about
I
console
like
wars?
every fucking game except
Shut the fuck up.
racing games and sports games.
Yeah, sports games are awful.
Bruh, nah, you did not just say sports games are out.
There are some rare, fun sports
Mario
games.
Kart.
I'll say that.
Mario Kart's fun.
Mario Kart is an exception to racing games, obviously. Not the newest one. I say the newest fucking Mario Kart was trash. I don't care what anyone says. There's a fucking feature to automatically win the race, like by holding A. Like, that game is trash.
No, that's not gonna work if you're doing 200cc.
Yeah, but it's still assisting you, so
Just
like,
don't
what's
use
the
it.
point?
Don't play against children.
Turn it off.
Yeah,
fam.
it's not hard.
Nah,
Why
nah.
is it a
they-
feature?
But I don't want
I-
to hear
I-
this
I
sporting
agree,
game
turn-
slander, because like I had like 2K17, NBA 2K17 for like the Nintendo Wii U. That
Yeah.
shit hits different.
Well, honestly, I just never enjoyed the basketball games, so I can't have a great opinion on that. I can't tell you like if it's a good version of that engine, because I just don't like it. It's just not fun to me.
Okay, which console you use?
Which console do I use?
Yeah,
This might be this is gonna be a very unpopular opinion. You ready for this?
Yeah, he's gonna say like Nintendo Switch or something.
No,
Huh.
I'm gonna say
He's gonna say like the microwave, the
Switch,
All of
Microsoft,
them?
Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, and 5, and the new Xbox, whatever. Fucking garbage.
Okay. So what do you use?
Garbage.
Mobile?
I mean, I used every console. I'm not a fanboy. I like all consoles. I grew up playing everything. I fuck with
they're all
Nintendo. I fuck
garbage,
with
though.
Sony. I fuck with Microsoft. I've had every generation of every console. After PlayStation 4 came out and Switch and Xbox One, consoles died, bro. Those consoles are fucking shit. Switch is alright. Switch is kind of redeemable. But Xbox One and PS4 are just the worst console they've ever made.
Nah, the reason Switch is the best is because of all their exclusives, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Switch only has... The only thing Switch has going for it is the fact that Nintendo's exclusives are actually interesting.
Yeah, like fucking Super Mario Party, yeah. I don't know,
yeah, the
coming
worst
from a
Mario
guy
Party.
who has a song called I hate something. I don't know, I just wouldn't have expected you to be so inclusive towards all consoles.
Well, I think consoles are dead, bro. I hate consoles.
Oh, okay.
My favorite console right now is the PS Vita because it's jailbroken and has the ability to play emulated shit.
Have you played Undertale?
Yeah. I hate that game, but
I love
yeah.
that game.
You could.
The end of it was
Really?
really good. Yeah.
Which one?
Okay, I don't hate it. I wouldn't say I hate it. It's not that it's a bad game.
Did
I
you-
just
Did you get all
find it
3 of the
boring.
endings?
I didn't even attempt to get that far just because I didn't.
Oh
like
yeah,
the
the
gameplay.
first, like the first part of it is kind of awful, but the end is good.
The story's great on that. I'll say
Yeah.
that. The lore and all the theories and shit is what makes that game so fun.
No, the first ending was whack as fuck, but like it's too time consuming to do any of the other ones, so like just you might as well do literally anything else with your time. Like I don't know, listen to London
Wait,
Yellow
so
or
what-
something.
No, don't do that. It'll turn you gay. So what consoles do you guys prefer?
I
games.
already said my answer.
I have a Switch, but I haven't touched it in like a few months.
Yeah, no, this guy's on some like next level Buddhism type shit. Like he's just straight up playing guitar and reading books all day.
I mean,
That's
hey,
what's up, man.
I gotta prioritize.
Information be hitting.
Get this podcast up and going. You know. London, do you read any books?
No, I find reading books very boring. I prefer to learn through like other people or through videos.
Yeah. Videos are cool. I kind of hate movies though.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of movie. Like, there's very certain movies that I like, but I'm not a big movie guy. I find a lot of them like it's way too cliche and just.
Have you seen Fight
unbearable.
Club? It's my favorite
Yeah.
movie.
That was a good movie. It's a great movie.
I mean, great is kind of generous. I'd settle
You
for
said it's
good.
generous. You don't really like it.
I mean, it's alright. It's alright. Like I'd say alright. I'd say good. Like
That's fair.
I don't know. I
mean-
wouldn't be my favorite movie.
When I saw it as a kid, it was a pretty entertaining movie. It was riveting. I was like, oh shit, I didn't expect none of this. So, it was a pretty good movie. I put it up there with the greatest.
Not a good anyway.
It has one of the worst titles of all time because like people
That's
are
true.
expecting a boxing movie, and it really has nothing.
Well,
to do with
I agree with that.
What would you
I
guys
agree with
name
that.
it?
I wouldn't name it anything specific, but like nothing that the story's
If-
actually about.
that.
If you
I
had
don't
to
know if
name it
that's
right now,
necessarily
what
bad.
would you name it?
The menial
Is
life
wait.
of a man working a 9 to 5 who finds it really shit, and then starts a club of fighters who can all bond over their shit jobs. But condensed.
I
of
would just call it
course.
9 to 5, but I guess that works too.
Is misleading necessarily bad for a movie?
No, you should just spoil the plot straight up in the title.
Yeah, just call it everything that it is. It's the whole synopsis of the film.
It's like Avengers Endgame. No, Avengers Everyone Comes Back. Avengers Infinity War. Avengers half of them died.
I've never seen those movies, and I was planning on it, and you just ruined it for me. But it's a joke.
How are you so good at sarcasm? Because I know there's no single person on earth who hasn't seen those movies, unless you're like living in Senegal. And specifically Senegal, like no other African country.
Honestly, I have PTSD of irony, and I'm not sure if your sarcasm question is sarcastic or not.
No,
But-
it's not.
How am I good at it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not hard to be sarcastic, I guess.
I guess.
Like, when you really think about all of the difficult things that we can do as people, I feel like being sarcastic is probably, like, very, very low tier. Like, anyone
Sarcasm
can
is
give it a
just
shot.
lying.
Yeah. Is what?
Sarcasm is just lying.
You said it's what? Yeah, it's just lying.
No, all sarcasm is just annoying as fuck for the other people who are trying to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just being annoying.
Yeah.
It's just lying and being annoying.
It is funny though.
It has its times.
It does.
Sarcasm needs to take a chill though, for sure.
And, you know, it could be overrated, but like if anyone's the master of sarcasm, it would be London Yellow.
Was that
That is true.
sarcastic?
See,
Yeah.
we don't fucking know anymore.
No.
We all have the PTSD.
You best believe his number one song isn't sarcastic though. Wait, so can I get this straight? Did you steal from Doja Cat or did she steal from you? Because I actually don't know. In terms of the "Bitch I'm a N-word" song.
Well, define still.
Like define steal.
Yeah.
Like you took the instrumental from her song and then recorded other lyrics over it.
Okay, so technically, I used the free instrumental. That was not the actual instrumental,
Okay.
so it wasn't her instrumental.
Oh, so you stole from
And
her track.
yeah,
Ah, okay.
I mean, obviously, "Bitch I'm a" is not the first song. I'm like, what?
Well, that's okay though, but that's what it says on Genius. It says, hold on.
Yeah, but that's the joke.
Oh, okay. Well, this is why sarcasm is so shit. Like I never know.
Well,
I don't know. Like, how is that
the
obvious?
whole
It's a better song though. Like,
how is it obvious? I don't know. I just feel like
I don't know.
Doja
Like,
Cat's hit song.
I'm
coming
a
out way
cow and
before-
I'm a deer are both like equally as absurd. Maybe
They're
maybe
equally
yours
as
is a bit more.
absurd, but also, like, you could just look at the dates of when the songs came out and have that answer.
You really think I would do that? Like, I've listened to 3 of your songs. You really think I
Well,
would do that?
you don't even know what I look like, so do I think you would research? No, I don't.
No. I know what you're looking like. I know what you look like very well in a farmer's hat
In a farmer's hat, you can tell.
and overalls.
I still have those overalls and I wear them a lot.
I would probably advise against that. I don't know. It would probably be pretty
Why?
easy to, like, I don't know. If people actually, like, have been on the internet, they could probably just, like, know that it's you. And then, like, I don't know. Do you get
And you what,
backlash from that?
Come say hello to me? Like,
Yeah, that's
am
true.
I not allowed to be racist against?
I mean, they could
like,
be
I'm black?
SJWs, though. Like,
If they're SJWs and they think that I can't say no, then I don't know what they're fighting against.
that's true. I mean, okay, there's a difference between saying it and saying that you hate them.
Yeah, but it's a joke.
Yeah, but people can't take jokes these days. Jake.
That's on people, man. I mean, some people can't take jokes, some people can, and that's just how it always will be.
Mm.
We say these days a lot, but we fail to realize that history repeats itself, and humans are always the same.
Yes, very insightful. Yeah, I guess people haven't been taking jokes very well for a long time.
Yeah.
Especially Kevin Hart fans who've been like fucking digging 10 years back on his
Yeah.
Twitter. Wait, do
Well-
you have Twitter?
I'm banned right now.
Oh, okay. A good portion of our guests are banned on Twitter, so I guess that just goes to show how fucked up this show is.
I mean, you guys have some good picking skills if that's the case, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if you know Egg White, but yeah.
I don't know who Egg White is. Who's that?
Oh, like he's like a 30-year-old version.
The 30-year-old version?
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Oh,
Crazy.
hi.
You missed a lot.
How have you guys been? How are you guys this evening?
We just been chilling.
We've
been getting to
been
know each other, hanging
discussing
out.
the social issues of the 21st century.
Oh yeah, and what are those issues?
People can't take jokes.
Is that the biggest issue we're facing right now? That people can't take jokes.
In terms of social issues, it's up there.
I think it's more like people don't want you to do the things that people don't want you to do.
That's a fair
Or
point.
say-
That's the most confusing.
right
way
now,
you
the
could put it.
Right now, the popular thing to not do or say that people don't like is offensive things.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just like let people be themselves. Like, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah, man. Let rapists
Exactly.
rape.
I mean,
I'm just
no.
kidding.
I wasn't gonna go there.
For
but-
all intents and purposes, we do not support rape. Only London Yellow does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just straight up says yeah. I feel like we could
I was
probably.
being sarcastic.
Yeah. Sure.
And so are these guys right now. Now they're being sarcastic.
Well, I'm
You, the
glad we
viewer, don't
established
know what
what
to believe
sarcasm
anymore.
was. The title of this podcast is An Introduction to Sarcasm.
Sarcasm 101 in the 21st century.
Yeah. Everything London Yellow put out is sarcastic except for his, biggest song. Okay, we should. I have like. Should we introduce the song right now that we're gonna?
Do you
sing?
have a song that we're gonna sing? London,
Slash
do you know how to
play.
sing, by the way?
Do you know the famous? He knows how to sing. You know the.
I guess he knows how to sing.
Famous band One Direction.
Who?
One Direction. What makes you beautiful?
That's
that
what
like
makes you
no.
beautiful. Uh-oh. That song?
I could pull up the lyrics.
You've never heard of
Okay,
it?
fuck yeah. Okay.
Wait, you've actually never heard
Crazy. You have the chords? No, he's heard it. Come on.
I've never heard
What?
this song.
Really?
How?
Is this what you guys listen to these days? You youngins?
I mean, no. Like if we were
It
grade
must
6
be.
girls
I
from
mean, you
2016,
know the
then yeah.
words. You're telling me that you guys know the words to this? I don't know. the
Every
words
single
to this.
one. You good? I mean, I
Really?
could pick a different song, but like that's the one I had queued up.
I'm down for this song. That's fine.
Okay, yeah.
If you guys like it.
Like we did Party in the USA once. We did Call Me Maybe, and then we did Take on Me. I feel like
I
this
never
is
heard
just
any
like-
of these songs.
Yeah, he's capping.
Alright, I'm
Again,
being
sarcasm
sarcastic.
1-on-1.
You're insecure.
Exhibit A.
You're insecure.
Wait. Which key? Which
don't
key?
know.
Which key?
I don't
which
know.
key?
For. I think I need to tune my guitar.
Chords.
Wait. What's the song
You're
again?
insecure by
What
one.
makes you beautiful?
Yeah, what he said.
Oh my god. Okay, what makes you beautiful?
Oh.
Sheets music.
Is this gonna be the?
I'm playing violin.
Is this
by
gonna
the
be
way.
the first time we hear London Yellow sing? No. That's
No.
good. What other songs do you sing on?
I have songs
Oh,
where
this
I
is
have
free. Fuck yeah.
I thought you liked LOL Same, you fucking cuck.
Oh
Singing that
shit!
song.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
Prick.
you did.
This guy didn't even know if he could sing. He's a professional
Jesus
musician.
Christ. You guys, I mean, this is a great podcast and everything, but as researchers, you
No,
fucking
no,
suck.
Yes. Oh, it's only me. And, like, he did his research.
I'm just kidding. Crazy, you're a lot better.
Thank you,
You're a
thank
lot
you.
better.
Yeah. Well, I don't appreciate that, but yeah.
Yeah, I get all of.
How's this gonna work? This is like not gonna even be synced up.
I'm gonna
Are you?
sync it up.
You know,
later.
I don't know.
we'll fix it in post.
I don't know how the song sounds.
Yeah, maybe we should pick another song.
Should I listen to
No,
it
Yeah.
first?
You
or-
don't. There's no way you don't know how this song sounds.
I don't know how
Okay,
it goes.
get the song. Play the song. I'll send the link.
You want me to listen to it first?
I think so. Cause it's gonna
Oh,
sound
okay,
amazing,
sound-
right?
Are we just gonna do the hook or like?
We'll just
No,
kinda see
the
how
whole
it
thing.
goes.
Well, we'll stop when
Whole
we can't handle it
Alright.
anymore.
Okay. So let me hear.
I
this.
sent the.
Oh
link.
wait, crazy. Are you reading off the one I sent you?
Oh yeah, I heard this before.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I need to find the. You're insecure. Don't know what for. You're turning heads
Yeah.
when
Okay,
you
Wait, is
walk.
it starting?
Don't need makeup.
Okay, we can start.
Okay.
We can start.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
London, do you have the lyrics
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, I got the lyrics here.
Okay.
I don't know all of the flow patterns, but we'll give it a shot. I'm gonna give my best sing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. This is gonna be Recluse too.
Yeah, we'll just call it that and put it out like
Yeah.
that.
As a full podcast.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
1, 2,
You're
3,
insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need a makeup to cover up. Being that way you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you, oh. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way you lit up that here gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, oh, oh. You don't know you're beautiful. Okay. I don't know how the rest goes.
Shit. Is that? Are we just gonna end it on that?
That's as much as I can take.
Okay. That was great.
I could have just like gone the whole time. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
This song slaps.
Yeah.
See, if I knew the song better, I could have went the whole song, but I don't really know the song. I like that.
Okay, I guess that's understandable. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only like #1 Harry Styles fan here.
Probably. You seem like a genuinely big.
Do you have any
Harry Styles
confessions?
Do I have
Before
any
we end it
confessions? No.
No confessions?
Definitely not.
Nothing at all.
No.
Nothing at all.
Again,
you're-
sarcasm 1-on-1 here. He definitely has something he's hiding.
That's a great
I
observation.
have nothing. I have nothing to hide.
Does your roommate have any confessions?
My roommate also has no confessions. He's not in the room though.
So he's not even a real roommate.
He is a housemate more so, I guess.
Is he your mate? Like, are you good friends with him?
He's definitely my mate.
Your mate?
Yeah, no,
Mike.
he's the one he was talking about in his song No Homo. In case
Yeah.
We didn't already make that clear.
Yeah, that's definitely what we made exactly clear and defined.
Okay,
Great
precisely.
detail.
Do you want to say the outro?
Me?
I don't know. You usually do it. Oh, no, actually, yeah, no, London should do it.
Yeah, you should make your guest say it. That's way more entertaining.
Yeah, say the outro.
No.
All right, bye, guys.
And once again, thank you, London Yellow, for reaching out to us, for being on this show.
Yeah.
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 I just saw your podcast and I was one of the 13 views and I just thought, hey, I need to get on this show.
Yeah. Anytime. Yeah, thanks for being on.
But if you're listening to this as well, if you're one of the 13 viewers, we're pretty busy. Like, our DMs are absolutely packed. So don't.
Well, they're
reach
one of
out
the
because
12.
We have a huge waiting list. So
Yeah, these guys are way too good for you. So don't. If you're another big artist and you're watching this, don't even bother.
that's not to
trying
say
to
that
reach
we'll
out to
get to
them.
you down the line, but you know, our waiting list is looking like a 2 to 4 years in the future. So we'll get to you. We'll get to you eventually.
Yeah, London Yellow had to, like, convince us to let him on.
It was
I
a tough
really
sell.
did big.
It was a
Yeah.
tough sell.
I sent. How many emails did I send you guys
Like,
about
3 emails, 5 nudes. It was crazy.
nudes?
Anyways, thanks for coming on.
3 to 20 or something. Thanks. It was fucking shit. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.